Hi, we're in June now and a lot has changed on the plot. I've been keeping a track of it and there's been a lot of changes in the greenhouse too. For one, it's a lot emptier, and for two, most of it is basil. I've got a few different types of basil, but outside there's definitely a lot more going on, so I'll take you around it all. Just thought, and it might not be fair to not show you the basil that properly now I've said about it. So this is purple opal. This is normal sweet green that you'll find in the shop. And this one is meant to be cinnamon basil. Yeah, like basil and tomatoes. I like them together as well. I've been working really hard in this area, so all the earth that was here has been spread. Some is stacked up here, some stacked behind the bags, and the rest is in the bags. So that has made a nice clearer space here, which I'm toying with the idea of turning into a mini raised pond. So see what happens with that. I used some to earth up the potatoes as well, and they're all doing very well. Now, the first biggest change. I've got another lot of corn into the ground, and between the corn is lettuce. So lettuce, it's called intercropping because the lettuce will be finished before the corn is needing the space. So yeah, corn and potatoes. The hanging baskets which I have on the goalposts behind, they're all doing quite well. They seem to be really enjoying it in the baskets actually. The comfrey has grown back. Remember, I hacked it all down and left only this one, and this one's finished flowering now, and this one's ready to flower again. Calendulas, they've been going still, and the hops growing up the side. Potatoes in their tubs back here, a few different varieties. I like the colour on this one. It's like I don't know, but yeah, potatoes, more hops. They're enjoying it more around the other side than this side, and I have had to keep taking green fly off, and by the looks of these they want me to give them a hand again. But onwards, I'm showing you around. I planted a few more flowers. They don't look very happy. And then that new one to me, and a geranium at the end, who doesn't look too happy either. The gooseberry bush has a few gooseberries, so that's very nice of him. And actually, the raspberry bush has a few too. But I definitely need to work on the ground in this area. And this is a dahlia, my first ever dahlia. Very pretty. I like looking at him from the hammock, so he's there. The trough got a bit busy as well. Ooh. Had quite a few strawberries from these, and eaten a few spring onions. So this area, it still looks like a mess, but it looks vastly different now. Vastly different, and there's more growing, so who cares about the mess, right? But the rest of the garden, oh boy, let's do this. Brassicas are still growing, just about, and they've got pest problems, so every few days I have to come and check them out, check they're still clear, because I need the plant to have a chance to send a few new leaves without them getting eaten, which is tough, especially when you don't spray. So this is diatomaceous earth over there, over them to protect them. The lettuces have grown up, the pack chows went to seed, so I just pulled them out. But it's all doing okay. The netting is serving the ones at the back very well. They're getting much, much bigger. So brassica patch, keeping an eye on it. Most people do spray these, but I'm not going to do that. Now this herby raised bed, it's been an interesting time with these, but things are growing up, getting bigger. Got some seedlings here, got a radish back there for my tea. Yeah, I'm still putting seeds in, so it's looking a bit busier than it was before, as is this bed here. Now it's been so warm, I had a few germinate but not many more, so I've sown some more seeds, and I'm really excited about this guy. He's huge, he's really big. Some nice lettuce bits here, and unfortunately there's a bit of bindweed in this bed, so I'll keep an eye on this as well. Curry plant making a comeback there. She'll have a gross smelling flower really soon, yay! And a couple of sunflowers either side of it. And now, this is the bean bed. It doesn't look too much better. I've taken the stakes down, and you'll see where they've gone to soon. But the lettuce and radish that I sowed in place of the beans, that's all doing okay. So that's all good. And I would love to know why. I think different germination rates on these lettuce, meaning that from the mixed lettuce packet, perhaps the green ones dried out sooner and I didn't get to water them, or maybe these are a bit hardier. I'm just not sure. But there's one green lettuce there, and that's it. These beans, I'm growing more. I have a pest problem, but we're figuring it out. I've got loads of beans elsewhere, not worried. And sweet peas, I've put those in at the back. That's not a sweet pea though, that's a weed. We'll probably argue about whose side that was on. No, it was definitely my side, only I have weeds. And then this is the other bean bed, which is doing a bit better. And there are a few more seeds that are beans that I've sown that should come up and populate this bed, which would be quite nice. So I have a few different cropping sessions, different timings. Sunflowers here. Valerian smells amazing, and it's all in flower at the moment. It's lovely. I supported it when we had those super high winds, and I just haven't taken it down because, well, I can't really see it from a few more feet away, so yeah. Ooh, we've got some flowers. What did he say? These were given to me. I think they're alliums, which I think that just means that they're in the onion family, and the flower is going to be like the onion flower, so they should be quite pretty, and they're quite tall stalks, so that'll be nice. The lupin has done his thing, making some seeds. Another awesome. I have struggled with the flower bed because it gets so dry, so I'm going to need some ground cover to keep the moisture in here. And I had so many calendulas to pick out. Oh, look at that, they're nearly ready. Yeah, come with me. Anyway, carry on looking around. I lost my foxgloves in the wind, so that's one that's, I hoped he'd come back, but he didn't. Anyway, look at that. Look at that archway. Yep, that's a thing. Strawberries are doing well. Really well. Plastic stuff, don't know. I think it's functionally important for them, stops the wind whipping them. But it looks awful. I didn't get any carrots. They're all weeds. This bed is a bed that I wanted to do last year, but I've got it in this year. These are corn plants planted with a bean seed, or with a bean, and that's a pumpkin plant, so it's going to be fun. Here are the peas. They're doing pretty well. Got a few pods on there, probably next week. Certainly by my birthday, which is the 14th. So that's all good. Yeah. Just got to keep an eye on for the pesty pests, of course. This end of the garden looking quite different too. Space is ready for my plants to be planted in. And kale, finally. Well, kale and fennel, actually. Because they're friends. Should help to deter the whitefly. Now, the French bean bed. I don't know if you can see. But they are coming up now. So I'll stop worrying about them. And they'll be beautiful, colourful flowers at the end. I think this is the space that looks the most different to what it did. So, few flowers, beautiful. Tomatoes, it's finally ready. Some tomatoes already in the ground. At the end, the shallots still there, but the garlic's come up. Here, full bed of squash, absolutely full. So, courgette bush, winter squash, patty pan, marrow, tansy, cucamelon, carrot, and then there's red onion and garlic there too. And this bed, that's a cucumber. Patty pan, cucumber, marrow, patty pan, courgette, unknown, winter squash. I'm keeping one plant for seeds on this parsley, and I don't know why I've left these. They're going to go now. There we go. Oh! So, yeah, looking busy. I had great fun putting up those supports at the back as well. And it does kind of look pretty to walk down as well. And the flowers at the front have come on a long way. Right, we'll talk about that in a minute. They look lovely, I think. And the corn at the front has come on really well. It's looking super duper. Keep fighting off some aphids on the sunflowers, but there's plenty of those as well. And as I moved the blue, whatever that's called, it revealed brambles, which I do think are a cultivated variety because, well, look how not spiky they are. That's the only thing that makes me think that. And then there seems to be another one down here which is much more spiky. But yeah, oh, I had fun tying this all up as well, making it nice and secure. I thought, hey, I'll save some materials and use what's already here, i.e. the fence. So there we go. That's how I get water, because to get water I have to walk over there just in front of that car. I used to have to walk all the way to near the gate, but now it's just to there. And to save my body, there's been a few versions. This is the final version that I'm very happy with. That's my water carrier. Brilliant scrapyard find. Best one yet, I think. Brill. So that's my plot. A lot has changed, and we're in June, so it's all fantastic and it's all growing and it's all magic. And if I tidied up some things, it'd probably look a bit better, but hey, it's me, I'm still me. Magic. These are finished now.